B&H Gold.
And here we are, once again, B&H Gold, being as happy as a happy thing gets.
So happy.
I can tell looking
So
at your face
happy.
that you are ecstatic as we charge headlong through the summer.
I know, and as we look out of the window here at Douglas Head, Manx Radio Towers, I would like to say there's not a cloud in the sky. Can we just start again?
Cloud in the
Should we just start again?
No,
You're
I
not going to
enjoyed
start
that.
again?
No, it's not worth it. It is, as you know, anyone who's a regular of the show knows it's all about being cheerful, being upbeat, and being just celebrating all the funny things in life that might put a little smile on your face and just help you through yet another stressful day. So if you making a complete holics of it, just leave it in. It'll just be an extra blooper.
Okay, I'm going to pretend that we're going to edit it because this is what would happen in normal radio life. So edit that, take it out. I'd like to say there wasn't a cloud in the sky, but as I look out of the window here at Manx Radio Towers, there are a few clouds, but it is not diminishing the sunny day that there is. Does that make sense? Did that make any sense at all?
After a fashion. It was sort of, yeah.
I think we should take up poetry. What do you reckon?
I'm in the poetry trail.
Oh.
I put a poem in because I was doing
Was
a
it a
little
rude
piece
one?
with Brian. No, it's not. It's sort of a little. I'd done a little poem, I thought, and I did a piece for Spotlight, and Bethany DeLee Runciman came up to do a little piece for Spotlight, and she said, "Oh, you should put something into the poetry trail and see if you get in." So I thought, go on, I'll give it a whiz. So I said I would do. I put in one which I'd written specially, which I thought, I quite like that. It was based around a little walk around Ramsey. And then, having got the bit between my teeth, I found another one I'd written a year or two back. And I thought, that's quite fun. I'll put that in as well. So, of course, needless to say, the one which I put in as an afterthought is the one that's gone through. And the one I put a lot of time into didn't.
Isn't that weird? That has been the story of my life. And I'm going to tell you a very, very brief story here, right? So when I was at university, I wasn't fantastic at being very organised with getting my assignments done.
I don't believe it.
But I managed to scrape through usually, and it was fine. And I remember this one time I thought, I am going to really, really... What did you say? What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say? What did you say? Did you say... What did you say?
What do you think I said?
I don't know. What did you say?
I just said, was it a third?
No, it wasn't, actually. Right. Thank you. Anyway, I digress. So this one time, I thought, I am going to really, really do my best here. I'm going to research it properly. I'm going to read things properly. And I'm going to do my best. 57% I got. Next one, I thought, right, ha-hoo to that. I did it the night before. I got the book. I literally opened it at a random page, pointed at a quote, thought, well, I'll just use that, whack that one in. 74%. Story of my life. Yep. If I work hard for something, it's, not bad, but nah. Do it last minute, rush it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know what you mean. Just because to prove children studying and working hard isn't worth it, really.
Maybe it's only worth it for some people. We should probably put that caveat in there because there will be some people who can do the whole sort of really properly doing it. We just wing it. Yeah. That's why we're here.
Exactly so. I was the same. I remember doing English literature, and I was always very good at English. All throughout my sort of childhood, that was my top subject in primary school, whatever, because
You wouldn't know.
I'd write a lot of stories. And I was good at comprehension and this sort of thing, poetry and whatever.
Understanding people.
I did very well understanding people now and again. But then you come to O-level, of course, and all of a sudden it's English language and English literature. And then more of a problem if you went on to A-level, which is almost exclusively English literature. So in English, at O-level, at English, I did okay. I think I got a B or something in my, bearing in mind I was rubbish at exams, in my English language. English literature, poetry appreciation and critiques and reading literature and such like, I just couldn't get my head around. So there was one, you did, poetry appreciation or criticising or doing a critique of a piece of classic poetry. And I did one piece once, which was read out in front of the class as a prime example of how to do it, and 9 out of 10 or whatever. And I thought, wow, I've got it cracked. What did I get in the O-level? E.
Oh.
I thought, if I got it cracked now, no idea. I couldn't tell you whether I'd done a good piece or a rubbish piece. And unfortunately, when it came to the O-level, I did a rubbish piece. So it turned out.
It's just so based on the day. And I think, the moral of this as we come into the exams results season is actually, don't worry about it. Just don't worry. I remember just very last comment on this.
Go on. Last comment.
I obviously did okay in my A-levels and I did okay in French. And I thought, yeah, it's great. I can ask where my pencil case is and if I want an ice cream and whatever.
Do a French letter.
So thought, well, I'll do French at university. And I just remember that feeling of sitting in the lecture theatre, surrounded by people, the lecturer standing in the middle, just talking this stream of French and me thinking...
Oh, lecturer.
Not lecture.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful.
And yeah, just talking French as a babble. You're not bored. It's fine. And just realising I had no idea what he was saying and looking around going, I must be the only person who really shouldn't be here.
Oh, that's imposter syndrome, isn't it?
Dear. No, it was true. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, and so ended my French career at university. Anyway, we digress.
We got a fan as well. Juan listened to the podcast, or JT.
Really?
Yeah. He dropped me a line online sort of saying, I'll have to mention you in one of my podcasts.
Oh.
So I said, yeah, excellent, let's do something. So we were thinking about...
Neutral podcasting.
We were thinking about, yes, of doing a two grumpy old gits. Because I said we could be the two grumpy old gits and, because, I mean, obviously I'm pretty grumpy and angry about a lot of things. And Juan's really grumpy and really angry about a lot of things when he's not travelling around the world first class.
Right.
But which you'd have thought would make him a lot more cheerful. Right. However, he said he thought it was a good idea, except there wouldn't be enough bandwidth or space and time for the amount of
I can't believe after the whole... No, stop.
Or we could be grumpy
Stop.
about. Yeah.
Right. The whole aim of this was to bring a bit of light into your life.
Well, this would be another. This wouldn't be in this one.
No,
this
I
would
know.
be another podcast altogether.
But actually, the only thing that's come out of it is you've got somewhere now where you can go and be grumpy.
Well, that's good. It makes me smile.
Right. Okay.
Excellent idea.
Right.
Right, here we go then.
Go on.
A chess-playing robot. I shouldn't laugh at this one, really. So there was a 7-year-old boy playing a chess-playing robot.
This.
And yes, unfortunately, the robot reached across the table, grabbed his finger and broke it.
That's not
It's
funny.
not really that funny, is
That's
it?
awful.
4 adults had to rush in, struggle to free the boy before leading him away from the chessboard.
They had to check him, mate.
They said they'd rented the robot many times before and he'd never broken anyone's fingers.
Just
apparently.
found the child really irritating.
But
no, that's all.
Well, yes. Happily, other than the broken finger, the little junior real chess champion finished the tournament with his finger in a cast.
Oh.
As it were. I like this as a headline, which I really enjoyed. Florida woman surprised by uninvited iguana in her toilet. There's not much more to say about that.
It suggests that sometimes you might invite an iguana to be in your toilet, I suppose.
She said, Michelle Reynolds, she said she sneaked downstairs to make herself a snack, as you do when you're in the States, popcorn in the middle of the night for some reason in the microwave. Popped into the bathroom whilst the popcorn was popping, opened the door and did a quick turnaround because I saw this thing in the toilet bowl and quickly shut the door, she said. Wouldn't have been an iguana in our house, I tell you. The thing, it was an iguana. The reptile was unable to find its way out of the loo, so she had to enlist a chap from Iguana Lifestyles, a wildlife removal service, to remove him. Oh. He says he's done lots of iguanas before. The males can get up to 18 inches long, with tails that can be 18 inches long as well, so he took up virtually all of the toilet bowl.
I have a related story, if I may.
Go for it.
In Rondsway Airport, came back after a trip away with some of the girls, just had to nip to the loo, and one of my friends came out of the toilet.
There's an iguana in the toilet.
Stop interrupting. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to get grumpy. Friend came out of the cubicle and was like, that is absolutely disgusting. Whoever was in there before didn't flush. Absolutely awful. Was just completely horrified by it. Anyway, we got in the car to drive home.
Oh, no, go on.
Got in the car to drive home and she suddenly went, oh, God, where's my phone? It was actually her phone that had dropped into the toilet that she'd thought was something else. And we had to go back and fish it out.
What colour's her phone?
Well, I suppose if you just catch them with the back of your eye, then, or with the...
She was like a poo phone or something.
Well, I don't know. But if you see something big in the toilet bowl, you're not going to inspect it if it's not yours, are you?
I would, yes.
No, if it wasn't yours... Right. I mean, I can understand, it's very sensible to check your own, but I wouldn't be checking anyone else's.
It's not what you said before. Right, the annual Ernest Hemingway lookalike competition's been taking place.
Oh, well done.
Do you see that? Yes. This year's competition attracted 135 portly, bearded men, all endeavouring to prove their likeness to the famed American author. It's the highlight of Key West's annual Hemingway Days activities, staged to celebrate the creative, talent and colourful lifestyle of the man who lived and wrote on the island for most of the 1930s. I rather like the fact that after they'd all met at Sloppy Joe's bar in their sweaters and wearing their sportsman attire, a whole load of them then went out the next day to help release a 185-pound loggerhead turtle.
Right.
Just what the turtle wanted to be let out into the sea again by a load of Ernest Hemingways. And in Seoul, I quite like this one, a rural South Korean town's getting roasted over its video ad for garlic, which some say some of the farmers are really upset because they say it sexually objectifies the garlic bulbs. It's a 30-second video. I've looked for it. I haven't found it on YouTube,
Bet
apparently.
you have.
For Hongseng County, a small central west South Korean town. The video shows a woman touching the thigh of a man called Hong San with a full head of garlic mask and saying the words like, "That's very thick," and "It's nice and hard," to apparently describe the quality of the locally grown garlic. It's a parody, apparently, of a famous scene from a 2004 hit Korean movie called Once Upon a Time in High School, which begs its own questions, frankly,
we'll probably leave
as
that
well
there.
about the South Korean movie industry. The spicy ad, not surprising, has had 190,000 views, but it's been kept underground. But the farmers are up in arms. "We can't repress our astonishment," said a joint statement, badly translated by the local branches of two major farmers' organisations. The video offended people who watched it and dealt a big blow to the image of the agricultural product that farmers have laboriously grown. They said it was suggestive, inappropriate and sexually objectified garlic.
Which is why you went looking for it.
No, I wasn't going at all. One very final quick one. A woman ordered, this is Alex Murphy, ordered her pooch Tony a paddling pool to help cool her down. She got it off the web, as it was the case. And she said when it arrived, she was furious. She put it all on TikTok. She said, "I thought Tony was getting a paddling pool for 25 quid. You f***ing kidding me?" I'll bleep that out.
Will you really bleep that out?
Yes.
Will you remember to bleep that
Tony
out?
the dog walks up beside the paddling pool she's bought to show how big it is. The pool is actually, his head is bigger than the entire pool.
I have another story for this. Do you want to hear my very, very brief story in this, which is just Awful Parent Award of the Year? My middle child, very into the Cars movies, so we bought him one of the main characters, so it was a Lightning McQueen, but in the Dynaco colours, bought him one for his birthday and had found it on eBay. It arrived, or a box arrived, I just assumed that was what it was. Didn't even bother looking at it until the night before his birthday, because I thought, oh, that's absolutely fine. Came out. I was expecting it to be, I don't know, a big one. It was absolutely tiny when it came out.
This is the thing. I think some of these it's not sort of properly policed, is it? You know, you order stuff online, unless it's from a very reputable thing, you think, I have no idea.
Nothing
no
being
idea at all.
Worse than being disappointed by size, is there, Howard?
Anyway, sunny smile for us? You got a sunny smile? I've got one.
My one. We had a visitor into the station this week. Charlie Quayle, who used to work here, was a newsreader about sort of 15 or so years ago.
No, woman of leisure.
Woman of leisure with 3 children. She's got a sunny smile. She's my nomination this week.
And I'll go for the Manx Bard, actually. Again, I was doing a little piece for Spotlight, and Owen Atkinson was up talking about some of his new drag nights, which he does, and also, of course, Pride coming up again. He actually has a winning smile, Owen. Really good. I mean, the poetry's great, but his smile's really good as well. So top. You get the sunny smile, Owen, for this week. What about any foodie things? I'll tell you my foodie thing for this last week, which always puts a smile on my face. I've only made one this summer so far. Summer pudding.
With summer berries and stuff.
Yeah, with basically red currants, black currants, whatever, and you get all the fruit and the juices, soak it through the bread outer, and then that and a bit of whipped cream. Gorgeous. I
don't really get excited by puddings, I'm going to be honest. I am definitely more of a savoury person. I know I've talked about cheese on toast before. Had a couple of pieces last night. Oh, delicious. But there is something that's made by one of the local bakeries, which has got this amazing custard in a pastry case, and I don't quite know what they're called, but they are divine, and I've had 3 this week, and if I don't stop, then you might have to get me a bigger chair.
Fair enough. I have got a blooper for you, actually. It's do you know anything about AI?
You're such a horror bag. And Google has sacked a senior software engineer after he claimed the company's Al chatbot is a sentient being. I meant AI, didn't I? The search engine's parent company, Alphabet, feels Blake Lemoine's accusations are wholly unfounded. Could probably do with a sentient being here reading the news.
Right, there you go. Technology correspondent Beth Espy with that story. I'll leave you with a sunny tune to leave us with for this week, for this month, for this this pod.
I'm going to go retro.
Oh.
Salt and Pepper, Push It.
I will push it now. See you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Push it. Push it. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby.
sexy people. So all you fly mothers, get on out there and dance. Dance, I said.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it back. Cooling by day and then at night, working up a sweat. Come on, girls, let's go. Show the guys that we know how to control. Number one in the hot body show. Now push it. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Yo, baby pop, get it, you. Come here, give me a kiss. Better make it fast or else I'm gonna get pissed. Can't you hear the music pumping hard like I wish you would? Now push it. Push it good. Push it real good. Push it. Get up on this. Get up on this. Get up on this. Boy.